A Sunday doubleheader live from the Minnesota Twin Spring Training Complex in Fort Myers, Florida. The Fort Myers Mighty Mussels take on the Lakeland Flying Tigers. Hello, everyone. Good morning and welcome in to Hammond Stadium. I'm John Vitas alongside Andrew Pauling as these teams wrap up what has become a 5-game series due to weather. The Mussels have won 2 out of the first 3. Last night, on Saturday night, the Mussels broke out the bats, an 11-3 win over Lakeland.
It was the 4th time this season that Fort Myers has scored in double digits. They were 1 run away from tying a season high and 1 hit away from matching a season high. And all 9 starters reached base safely, and 7 of the 9 came across to score. And it was a great performance top to bottom in Brian Meyer's lineup card.
Yeah, Rickson Wingrove, the Australian who was signed out of the independent leagues a few weeks ago, has 3 home runs in the last 2 games. Pancho Ruiz with 3 hits last night as well. So Mussels can claim the series by just splitting the doubleheader today, and they're going to turn to Jose Olivares here in Game 1, who's coming off his best outing of the season.
He was outstanding in his outing last week against Tampa. 5 shutout innings, a season high, 6 strikeouts, and no walks for Jose Olivares in that outing.
And it'll be Zach Lee going today for Lakeland. He's been really solid all year.
Yeah, Lee, a 93 to 95 mile an hour fastball. He throws a 4-seamer and a sinker about 57% of the time combined between those two. And then he'll go to a slider as his main secondary pitch. He throws that 35% of the time.
And of course, we would not be the MILB TV game of the day without some prospect pedigree, as we'll see 3 of the top 37 picks in last year's draft going head-to-head today. Walker Jenkins, of course, the Twins' 5th overall pick last year, going up against Max Clark, who went 3rd for Detroit, and Kevin McGonigal, an outstanding infielder. This matchup is just loaded with talent.
And those 3 guys have all really risen to the occasion over the last 3 days. They all hit in the top 2 spots in their respective lineups, and it's been a good showing between all of them. And we got to see Walker Jenkins have his first Hammond Stadium hit of the season in last night's game, a 2-run single down the left field line.
Yeah, so a star-studded matchup for a doubleheader today in Hammond Stadium. It's time to introduce you to the 3rd member of our broadcast team, as Patterson Fallis has today's Don Mario down on the farm report.
Thanks, John. St. Paul starting pitcher David Festa continued his 2024 dominance, notching his 3rd double-digit strikeout performance of the season in the Saints' 9-5 victory over Louisville on Friday. The 2021 13th round pick out of Seton Hall and top pitching prospect in the organization fanned 10 in the outing and has now struck out an astonishing 81 batters in just 54 innings with the Saints here in 2024. The 6'6" right-hander owns the highest strikeout percentage among all pitchers with at least 50 innings thrown at the AAA level this season. At just 24 years old, he is also the youngest player to record double-digit strikeouts 3 different times this season at AAA or above. That was today's Down on the Farm report. Ask your seed dealer about Don Mario, the soybeans that are changing the game. Well, it's about time for first pitch here at Hammond Stadium, so let's send it back to John Vitas and Andrew Pauling in the broadcast booth.